Alright, so here we go. Here is another box of this 2022 Formula One. Looks like I need some more lighting in here. Let me see if I can make that work. Okay. So it's been a couple years since I had one of these boxes. So we're going to try to finish off that set that I started a couple years ago and get this finished. Hopefully pull something worth some money in the meantime. So let me break the seal here. Oh, that's the hardest part of this whole thing. Alright. Looks like my light is a little bit too bright, right, and too close. Let me see if I can make it less bright for you guys. Alright, so here we go. Box topper, Barcelona. Alright. I remember, it's been a while since I've opened these, but I remember butchering some names of some drivers that were in F2 at the time. So, God, I guess it's been a while since I've opened a pack. I can barely get the pack open. Alright, so F2 JQs. Pierre Gasly, Williams, Gasly, Mick Schumacher, Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Vettel, and Max Verstappen. Danny Rick, I wish he came back. We all miss him, I think. So there we go. Maybe if I do it at that angle, I can see it. Danny Rick, F2 driver, Sergio Perez, Piastri from F2. That's cool. Verstappen insert. Omar Sant. Oh, okay. Not even going to try it. I'll say it right every day of the week until I get on this video, and then I mess it up. Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. We'll just go with Otmar for now. Nicholas Latifi. Vettel. Williams. Oh, what's this? Max Verstappen memorabilia. Let's see if it's numbered. Ooh, 54 of 99. That's cool. The box I opened a couple years ago didn't have any relics in it. Magnussen and Sergio Perez. And yes, these cards are going on eBay eventually. I'll have to send the link and everything. George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Franz Tost, Danny Rick, Alfa Romeo, number 24. F2, Sebastian Vettel, and F2. There might be some of this year's 2025 rookies in this F2 stuff. We'll see. There was already Piastri, but we'll see if there's more. George Russell, Lando Norris, Sergio Perez, Danny Rick, Sonoda insert, Kimi Räikkönen, Toto Wolff, and Oscar Piastri again. So if you guys want to put in the comments your favorite driver of all time, your favorite current driver, I am a Ferrari fan, and Charles Leclerc is my current favorite driver. Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, Marcus Armstrong, Pourchaire, George Russell, Danny Rick, Pourchaire, and Charles Leclerc. So my history of F1, I used to watch it back in the 90s when I was in high school. And my favorite driver back then was Jacques Villeneuve. I live in Southern California, and I would go to Long Beach Grand Prix every year, IndyCar, and Jacques Villeneuve was there. And then he moved to Formula One, so I continued following him through. So Villeneuve was my favorite driver of all time. Currently, it's Charles Leclerc. I was always a Ferrari fan, even though Villeneuve didn't drive for Ferrari. So Pierre Gasly, Iwasa, Albon, F2, Verstappen green. No, oh, those are numbered. The greens are numbered to 75. 19 of 75. Wow. 1975, that's the year I was born. 1975, that's pretty cool. Kevin Magnussen, Sergio Perez, and Tsunoda. No offense to the drivers that are the rookies, but kind of wish we could see some of the drivers come back. Kevin Magnussen, Danny Rick, a couple of them that we miss. Sergio Perez, Mick Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, Leclerc checkered flag. That's cool. Those are not numbered. Alpine, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, and Lewis Hamilton. Jack Doohan, there's one that I was talking about, a rookie from this year in the F2 set. Verstappen, Novelik, Perez. I always mess up his name, so out of respect, I'm not going to even try it on camera. Capito, Lando Norris, and Armstrong. Those are one of those names that I'll say correctly 99% of the time, and then put me on camera and I'll mess it up. Okay. Verstappen, an F2 driver, Verstappen, Magnussen insert, Tsunoda, Verstappen, and Magnussen. Latifi, Lewis Hamilton, Pierre Gasly, Latifi, Ocon insert, Norris, F2, and Danny Rick. Enzo Fittipaldi, F2. Lando Norris. I wonder if that's his rookie card. Liam Lawson, Sergio Perez, Scuderia AlphaTauri, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, and George Russell. George Russell, Carlos Sainz, Jake Hughes, Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Leclerc, Tsunoda, and Max Verstappen. Pierre Gasly, Williams, Ricardo, Tsunoda, green. I think these are numbered. That one's out of 199. Red Bull. Kevin Magnussen, Marcus Armstrong, Sergio Perez. Alright. F2, Sergio Perez, Latifi, George Russell. Here's a purple F2, numbered out of 150. Alonso, F2 driver, and Sebastian Vettel. Alright, last stack. Here we go. I think I have a low battery light on my camera, so got to go through these fast before that battery dies. Sebastian Vettel, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Alonso, McLaren insert, Lance Stroll, F2 driver, Tsunoda. Alright. Franz Tost, George Russell, Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton checkered flag, Valtteri Bottas insert, Danny Rick, Fernando Alonso, and Lance Stroll. Alright. Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen insert, Lewis Hamilton, Fred Vasseur, and Esteban Ocon. Alright, 2 to go here. Let's get something else. I haven't seen too many of those numbered cards, so let me see. Maybe we get one more of those. Marcus Armstrong, Pierre Gasly, Iwasa, Franz Tost, F2 driver, Albon, Max Verstappen, and Joe Granu. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Albon, Perez, Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton checkered, Red Bull insert, Valtteri Bottas, Schumacher, and Verstappen. So we got that Max Verstappen relic, so hopefully that's something. Where did he go? He's in the stack somewhere. Hope you enjoyed watching me break this box. Like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll do another one soon.